What we're going to talk about today is what kind of offers are actually selling in 2024 and how you as a video agency owner can use them in your business to make more money in less time and help your family become financially free. The first thing I want to talk about a little bit today is the difference between service businesses and product businesses. Like as a video agency, as a videographer, which do you think that you're actually in? Product or service? So this is what's interesting. A lot of you, almost all of you, are in the service business, but if you ever want to detach your income from your time, which is the goal here, then you're going to have to start becoming in the product business. Let me explain. So the nature of a service is you get paid to do something with the nature of being anchored to time. When you're paid to do something and you are anchored to time, can everybody start to see how that becomes kind of an issue? Because oftentimes another attribute of being in the service-based business is they expect you to deliver it. They're expecting you to deliver the service of the video. They're expecting you to show up with your personality, with your skill set, with your cameras, and they're expecting you. And there's nothing wrong with that. But there's a limitation on this for a number of reasons. So when you sell a service, the tough thing about selling a service is that it's, number one, it's different every time. So it's really tough to have any sort of predictability in your life if what you're doing is different every single time. You might say, well, Landon, that's just the nature of the business. It's the nature of your business. And maybe it's the nature of a few other people's businesses that are on this call. How would you guys describe, like what would be one word to describe that? I call it complexity. So when we're talking about offers that sell, video offers that sell, a lot of times the kind of one-on-one version of this is you guys are going to be in kind of like service mode where you're going to be paid to do something. It's going to be anchored to time. And by the way, nothing wrong with that. Everyone in the world to an extent sells their time. But what we want to do is we want to productize it. Somebody said that earlier, as much as humanly possible. Because when we can productize something, we can detach it from our time. I want you guys to remember that there are two types of work, the work that you market for and the work that you receive. And your job is to figure out, what the heck do I actually want? What do I feel called to create consistently? What is the thing that I want to create all the time? And I just love it. And not only do I love it, the market can pay a lot of money for it, because it's not enough to love something and then you can't get paid. Prime example that's going to offend over half of you on the call is music videos. Music videos is a B2C video service and a product. And it literally is the lowest paying, least common denominator clients on planet Earth. There's a reason that people use the word starving artist. And what do? They try and get as much as they possibly can for as least amount of money as humanly possible. Does that sound like a great client, or does that sound like this stuff? So when you guys share really cool videos on your Instagram and you're like, man, look how dope this music video is. It's like, yeah. And you know what you're about to go get a whole bunch more of? Music video clients. Sounds like my own version of personal hell. Nothing against artists, nothing against people that want to do music videos. But if you're trying to build a healthy, scalable, sustainable business, it's probably one of the worst things that you can do. And you know what's funny? I met someone that was at the top of this game. I'm talking the tippy top of the game, working with the biggest, one of the biggest labels in the world. Somebody can Google this if they want to, but whoever the label is for Nicki Minaj. So they're working with Nicki Minaj's label. And I asked, I'm like, wow, you mean to tell me that you did the music video for Anaconda, which is one of her largest grossing songs ever, went I don't know how many times platinum? And I asked him, I'm like, bro, you must have gotten paid a fortune to edit that video. How much do you guys think he made to edit one of the highest grossing platinum records in the music video world? $12,000, guys. 12 grand for Nicki freaking Minaj. $12,000. Like, how terrible is that? I got paid 12 grand for filming somebody with a single fixed camera in the back of a factory talking about shutoff valves. You're doing the most complex, probably a 200-300 hour edit for $12,000. So you cannot tell me that that is a worthwhile niche to pursue as a videographer if you want to stabilize your family's income. You cannot convince me, because if that's what it's like at the very top, then it's only worse from there on at the bottom. It's only cheaper. It's only worse clientele as the further you go down. So be careful what you market for. Yes, it's amazing for side hustles and passion projects, but don't make it what you market for. Don't market the fact that you do it unless you want to receive more of it. That's a big takeaway from today, is only market the things that you want to receive more of. That's a big takeaway from here. So you have the work that you market for and the work that you receive. If you're going to productize what you do, which means to detach your time from the effort and labor of your work, then you are going to need to make a decision, right, for what you want to do. Because in order to know how to market something, you must first know what you want to market. But if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there.